the breaking news coming in. Karnataka government's SOP on crowd management. Police responses must prioritize life safety, protection of rights, prevention of property damage and de-escalation of potential conflicts is what has been said. Modern gatherings are often spontaneous and influenced by social media. Therefore, necessitating adaptive strategies is what is being said. Early planning and coordination with the stakeholders is extremely important to avoid any kind of mishap. There are, of course, a number of other guidelines that have now been put in place. My colleague Imran is getting us more on this. Imran, too delayed these guidelines, but they are there now. What more details do you have that about all of these crowd management and event management guidelines that have now been released?
Just a context to that, the fallback of the stampede which happened in Bengaluru, now the government at that time, they'll bring out a standard operating procedure, and out of which one is the important thing is that police responses must prioritize life safety, protection of rights, prevention of property damage. That means the police has to give the priority for. And now this is an entire gamut of where the whole controversy is about, where the police earlier claimed in a stampede that they had informed the government that there will be too much of crowd. In fact, they will not be able to control the crowd which is coming in Vidhan Soda or the Chinnaswamy stadium, and now hence to cancel the permission. And despite that, the government went ahead with it. Now the crowd management, what they have standard operating procedure, lay the entire onus on the police forces. But whereas the administrative decision is concerned, who will be part of it is what the question is about. But nevertheless, government has put out a standard operating procedure now where given the instruction to police that the life and property has to be prioritized. If that seems to be anything in danger, then permission for any such event kind of it should be cancelled.
Right, Imran. Let me also go across to our colleague Hina, who's getting us more from these guidelines that have been released by the government. Hina, over to you.
We have this document that Imran was also talking about, and this is clearly the impact of what happened in Bengaluru, the stampede that claimed the lives of 11 people. Now there are some crowd management guidelines that have been put in place. Crowd management at public events ranging from festivals and rallies to sports celebration. Now that will require a strategic and coordinated approach. This SOP, the SOP that has been issued, is issued to provide a standardized framework for managing crowds efficiently while ensuring public safety, protecting individual rights and maintaining law and order. Now there are these general principles. For example, police responses must prioritize life safety, protection of rights, prevention of property damage and de-escalation of potential conflicts. Early planning, now this is very important. The SOP says early planning is important, coordination with stakeholders is important, and minimal use of force are essential guiding principles. Modern gatherings are often spontaneous and influenced by social media, necessitating adaptive strategies. So, clearly you can say that some lessons, it seems, have been learned from what happened, during that celebration of the RCB victory. Of course, we are still waiting for the outcome of the inquiry that is taking place in that case. But for the future events, for such events in the future, an SOP has now been put in place.
All right, Hina and Imran, thanks very much for joining us at the moment, getting us those details. Viewers, with that, it's time for a short break, but news and updates will continue on Times Now.